Meet the secret dealers. They want to buy your valuables.
I might be old, fat and over the hill, but I'm still a great antique dealer.
I'm looking for things that are easy to sell, things that look nice and will make me a bomb.
I love beautiful items.
Today, the dealers are blown away by the quality and quantity of what they find.
Look a bit flush.
You can spend a hell of a lot of money here.
I'm talking thousands.
No.
Oh.
But the homeowners really know their stuff and they are ready to battle.
£1,400.
If the bidders get into a little bit of a bidding war with one another, that would be good.
And there's a very big pile of cash to hand over.
That is serious money.
I think I need to sit down.
Wow! First, we're off to the Worcestershire home of Peter and Catherine. It houses a wealth of watches.
I have a fascination for everything that tells the time, basically. Would have possibly brought Big Ben if I'd have had the chance at one stage in my collection.
He's the hoarder.
Catherine doesn't share Peter's enthusiasm for his collection.
It was very difficult. It got to the point where I told him if he came back with any more clocks, that would be it.
That's true, yeah.
And they know exactly what they'll do with any money they make.
I'm just in the end process of finishing off an E-type convertible. Some of the money will go on that, and Catherine always wants modifications around the house, so I would imagine it'll go on that.
There are over 40 watches in this house, including an Art Nouveau Gold Hunter and an 18-carat moon-phase pocket watch. But it's not all timepieces. A silver collection of menu holders from renowned jewellers Mappin & Webb is bound to get the dealers excited. And hoping to buy today are secret dealers Simon, Mark and Tim. They've just got 1 hour to make secret bids against each other while they have the house to themselves.
Come on, boys, here we go. Hey, what does this wallpaper remind you of?
Timmy's shirt.
Timmy's shirt.
Very funny. I'm going this way.
Right, what we got? Well, somebody likes their wristwatches.
Well, let's see what's in here then.
Oh, look at this. Look at Teller. Size at Teller.
Simon's immediately spotted the silver menu holders.
So nice and collectible, a set of 4 menu holders. Mappin & Webb, probably about turn of the last century, 1900. Mappin & Webb are one of the big manufacturers in this country. That's probably one of the most well-known brands, synonymous with good quality silver and plate and jewellery, so a nice name to have on it. So that's my bid for them.
And more watches.
And Mark's the first dealer to track down a cased pocket watch known as a Hunter.
Beautiful pocket watch with an Art Nouveau case. Lovely quality. Look at the workmanship in this. It's 14 carat and it was made by a company called Laystone. But the actual movement, if we open up here and have a look inside the movement, it's actually been made by the Elgin Watch Company, who are a very large American manufacturer of pocket watches. This is a full Hunter. Nice white porcelain dial, good condition. Very nice pocket watch, that one.
Something tells me Mark's going to be looking at that watch collection for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Tim's found the menu cards which Simon's bid on.
Now, those are nice. I think those are really pretty.
That's a quick bid from Tim, and Mark's seen what could be the star of the show.
This is what we call a moon phase. As the watch goes round, this moves with it. And if we look inside, it will be high carat, it'll either be 14 or... Oh, there's a bit of an added bonus in this one. This is actually also a calendar watch. And when we look in the back, we have the days, we have the actual date, the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, right the way round, and we have the month. A good, clean, honest watch, and a nice example of its type.
Mark's bids are stacking up on Peter's watches, and the other dealers are bound to be interested too. But Tim's found a watch of his own to bid on in the bedroom.
So then we've got an Omega one here, which is an Omega Seamaster. This is not a gold one, this is a metal one. And it says on here, Merry Christmas, Debbie Reynolds. How often are you going to get the opportunity to own something that has belonged to or been given as a gift by Debbie Reynolds?
Tim's been dazzled by the Debbie Reynolds connection with the watch. She was a huge Hollywood star in the 50s and 60s, but I wonder if he's left a star-struck bid.
All right, Tim.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
You haven't got the time, have you?
Well, you know I can't tell the time, don't you? I'm still learning.
Simon's the first dealer to spot an unusual clock.
Jaeger-LeCoultre's a good brand name and it's a good maker. And these Atmos clocks are really very contemporary looking items. They're not the sort of thing you'd expect to find in an antique shop in actual fact. This is from the 50s or 60s.
Mark's having a quick look at the Omega.
Omega automatic, got a lot of these in stock at the moment.
But has he missed the Debbie Reynolds name on the back?
Tim's made a bid on the Omega there, so...
There are watches everywhere, and it looks like Mark might bid on them all. The Atmos clock which Simon bid on has caught Tim's eye.
This works on the atmosphere, so you don't wind it up like a standard clock, you set it into a place like it's set here, and it works off the atmosphere outside. Very expensive when it was new, probably something that has not been a brilliant investment.
But Tim still thinks it's worth a bid, and his joins Simon's. With all the timepieces in the house, the dealers must know that the hour is racing by.
Time is pressing.
Mark's bids are everywhere, and Simon needs to play catch-up.
Oh, my God. So someone here is obsessed with timekeeping. We've got some very nice pocket watches. This is a later watch because it's a wind top, so it's a cylinder movement rather than a lever movement. But it is a pretty hunter, and it also contains quite a bit of gold. I think that's a pretty watch.
That's his bid on the Hunter, and he's not going to miss out on the moon phase either.
That's unusual. And unusual relates to expensive when it comes to watches because they like anything that's a bit different. I think that's a very nice watch.
Simon's bids pile up alongside Mark's. Meanwhile, he's taking a break from timepieces.
Well, these are a nice set of menu holders, ×4 menu holders.
That's a hat trick for the tasty silver menu holders.
Time is ticking away.
And Tim's joined Simon in the vast watch collection.
We're a bit watched out, and time is ticking away.
Very funny, Tim, but he's not wrong. His bids go down on the Hunter and the moon phase watches.
Time is really moving on here now, so I'm going to have to be very quick. Got a Jaeger-LeCoultre Atmos clock, so I'm going to make an offer for this. I like the Jaeger-LeCoultre clocks.
That's the final bid down. The hour is up.
You could spend a hell of a lot of money here.
You having one of your turns? You look a bit flushed.
The secret dealers have been bidding on the treasures in Peter and Catherine's elegant home.
This is an incredible collection.
This would have cost a lot of money. I'm talking thousands.
But before they can buy anything, they have to strike a deal with Peter and Catherine, and he'll be no walkover.
I am in sales, so...
They can have a little help if they need it with the independent valuations, which can make life hard for our dealers.
I think I'll be able to strike a decent deal. I don't think that they'll be strong enough, basically.
So how much cash could the couple be in line for today?
We've been bidding like mad, and inside this envelope is our combined highest offers, and that's what you could go away with if you accept them.
Wow.
Wow.
£29,852.
Tablets.
No, I think I'm going to fall over.
So in just 1 hour, the dealers have bid nearly £30,000 of their own money. Time to start spending. But how much of his cherished collection will Peter be persuaded to part with? All three dealers left bids on the 19th century silver menu holders.
Quite an easy thing to sell. I'd quite like to buy these today.
I think I've got a customer for those.
They came from Pragnell's, who's a high-class jeweller, who knew that I was into sport and shooting, and he picked them up, I think, in London, and then gave me a call, basically, and obviously I purchased them, so...
Well, shall we see where the money is on this?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Right, well, I'll go first. My bid for your menu holders is £320.
Right, thank you.
My bid is £315.
And my bid is £225.
Oh, dear. I'll just take a look at this if I
Good
may.
idea. Get the independent value as I do, the market value of them today.
Tim and Simon's bids are over the top independent valuation, but will Peter call their bluff and push for more?
No, I think you're going to have to do slightly better.
Slightly. That's just
Slightly.
Slightly.
Well, Mark, do you want to...
I've got quite a few sets, and I'm just not selling them at the moment. I'm going to step back because I've got enough of them, to be honest.
Okay,
with you.
Mark.
So I'm going to step back.
Yeah.
330.
Well, I think it's very close now, and it worries me that Mark's dropped out because Mark deals
That worried me as well.
I have to say...
When he dropped out,
I mean, we're all in... Don't get me wrong, we're all in competition here, but I have to say Mark does deal in a lot of silver. and
Mark is our barometer for the market.
But anyway, 335, and I'll just pretend I'm in a time machine.
Tim?
Is that your best offer, Tim?
340.
£345.
Tim?
£350.
I think that's all the money, so I'm going to roll myself out now.
Okay. What do you think?
350.
Tim?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Peter. Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers.
Well done, Tim.
Thank you. Feel like the Pope.
Would have liked more, but it was a market offer, and that's why I accepted it.
Good luck, Tim. Hope you still get a profit on them.
Oh, it's a safe bet.
The 14-carat gold Hunter watch impressed all three dealers, but Peter loves it too.
The beauty is in the gold case. The work is really ornate.
I'm desperate to buy it. It is beautiful.
I know what's coming, but I hope to be there or thereabouts.
The workmanship on it is so Art Nouveau. It's just great quality. It is a lovely piece, and I'm sure all three of us would like to try and tempt you to sell it.
OK.
Should we see where the money is?
Let's see where the money is.
I'll go first for that. My bid is £780.
Right.
My bid is £750.
Thank you.
And my bid is £950.
That's better. Do you mind if I just take...
No, I'd
Great
rather
idea.
you did. I think it's a good time to have a look at the independent valuer.
It's another great bid from the dealers, but Peter and Catherine are getting the hang of this game.
Can you do any better?
960, Peter.
960, Simon.
Well, I looked at that watch and I thought it's got to be worth £1,000, and I thought it'd be lovely if I could buy it for 780. Unfortunately, that doesn't appear to be the case anymore.
Everybody loves a try, Simon.
Yeah.
Well, that £1,000 rapidly approaching £975.
Mark?
I'll give you £1,000 for the watch.
I think I'm out.
Simon?
1,010.
Mark?
£1,020.
And 5. 1,025. Don't look at me like that.
1,030.
I honestly wanted to pay less than 1,000 for it. I think that's I'm out.
That's your best offer, Mark?
Yeah, I think I love the watch. I want to buy the watch. I'm not going to make no qualms about it. But everything has a price. It's entirely up to you. 1,030 on the table. Would you like to accept the offer?
Yes, I think that's a
sure?
fair offer. Yes,
Thank you
thank
very much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you.
Thank you.
That quite took me by surprise. Mark paid a strong price, and I was very pleased, to say the least.
I'm certain it's sold already. I have a very good client that loves pocket watches, and they're going to love this pocket watch.
That Mark is a strong old dealer.
Now it's time for Mark and Tim to go head-to-head for the Omega watch. So can he put a stop to Mark's watch buying?
The Omega watch is basically a steel and gold variety, which isn't the easiest to sell. So it has a set price to me, and if I buy it, all well and good.
I like a bit of Hollywood memorabilia and I would like to buy it.
It was from a private collection, and that was one item that really interested me.
Very interesting, because obviously Debbie Reynolds is a... You don't know who Debbie Reynolds is?
Who is she?
Well, let me tell you this, Mark. She doesn't know who Mark Stevens is either.
But I think, Tim, maybe we're showing our age a bit here.
I've bid on this watch because of the Debbie Reynolds connection, My offer for the watch,
Yes.
the Debbie Reynolds watch, is £400.
I'm out. It's no, God, dear. I just looked at it as a watch, and to me it's worth £120.
OK, very well.
Tim, I'll just consult
Consult.
the independent.
It seems the independent valuer liked a bit of Hollywood glamour too, but will Peter be dazzled by Tim's bid?
No.
No!
No.
It's Debbie Reynolds, not Greta Garbo.
Yes, I know, but no.
I thought that was really strong.
Not according to the valuation, no.
Right.
I'm not getting involved, mate. Because you wouldn't want to hear what I have to say.
No, be involved.
Well, as a watch, it's worth nothing like that, and you know that.
I
because-
do.
Exactly. So you're buying it on...
Debbie
and it's-
Reynolds.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
It's got an engraving on the back. Where's the letter of provenance? There isn't one. Anybody can put that on. You've got to have provenance, and you haven't got anything.
He's got provenance.
Have you got provenance?
No.
There you are.
Well, that's £400.
I rest my case.
Take it or leave it.
I think I'll leave it.
You're going to leave it. Well, I tried.
You
I made
did.
a
You did.
valiant offer there.
It
Thank
was.
you.
£400 for Debbie's watch? Why didn't he sell that to me? And as for Mark Stevens not knowing who Debbie Reynolds is, shame on you, Mark.
Bit before my time, I must say.
Next is the unusual Atmos clock. Will Peter part with it at any price?
It is one of the nicer clocks that Peter's collected over the years.
I'd like to buy it and sell it to a nice new customer.
I like it, and Catherine particularly likes it because it doesn't tick.
No, but it's actually quite a clever movement, isn't it?
Yes.
It works by air pressure, I
That's
believe,
right,
and it
yes.
turns
Atmospheric change.
Yeah, so hence the name Atmos.
Yes.
Right, OK. Well, shall I reveal?
Yeah, go on, Mark, you go
I
first.
reveal. And my offer for your clock is £400.
Well, my bid is $390.
My bid is, if I can open it, £325.
You don't look too happy, Peter, if you don't mind me saying.
I do actually like it.
What does the independent valuer think about it?
Shall we have a look?
The bids are right on the money, but Peter and Catherine don't seem happy.
I will increase a little bit. I'll go to £410.
Simon?
$420.
We're really getting close on this now. I mean, £425.
I don't think there's a profit in it, really. I think the problem that you have is transporting it around. If anything happens to it, you're going to lose your money.
It's also heavy on the wrist
Yeah,
as well. Try and get a strap for one, it's an absolute murder.
I do think that they're incredible value for money because you're buying something from one of the world's top watch and clock makers, but it's selling it. So I'm ruling myself out.
I mean, I like them because they've got a nice contemporary look, but I can only go up another £5 or $430.
At £430, I'm actually going to rule myself out of the equation now.
OK.
OK. I think we should let it go at that price. I think that's a good offer.
Do you?
Yeah.
OK,
I
then.
shall be very sad to see it go.
You happy, £430?
I am.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Catherine.
Thank you.
I was happy to let it go. It was a good price for the market.
£430. I think I could go out today and buy one for £400. So, best of British luck, Simon.
Well, I've got myself an Atmos clock, so I've got to create a good atmosphere around it now, that's for sure.
It's time for another of Peter's timepieces, the moon phase watch.
Fabulous watch, super quality item, and it's all down to the money.
I would be so sad if I don't go home with that today. It is fantastic. I love it. Where did you actually come by this? Because this is actually quite a rare watch.
I came by that particular watch in auction.
OK. How long ago, if you don't mind me asking?
Maybe 11 years ago, thinking about it.
OK.
Well, it's a nice surprise when you open the watch and you see the movement in the back, and I like it, and I've offered you £925 for it.
Right.
I might be lagging a little bit behind here because I've offered £600.
OK, and I've offered £900.
Great minds think alike.
Yep, so we're very similar. Tim? Ball's in your court.
£950.
£960.
£970.
Tim?
I'm going to round it up £1,000, but that's my offer.
At that juncture, I'll just have a quick look at the Independent, if you don't mind.
This time, the dealers are a bit on the low side for this highly prized item, and this won't impress Peter.
No, that's nowhere near. The valuation confirms.
Mark, do you want to come back in?
Yeah. OK, £1,020.
£1,050.
No.
£1,060.
£1,100.
No.
£1,120.
£1,150.
No.
£1,160.
£1,170.
No.
£1,180.
No.
£1,200. And I don't know if Mark wants to come back. I think that's a good bid.
It is, but I've got a client for it. I know I can sell this watch, so I'll give you $1,220.
I'll have to find a client for it. $1,225.
$1,230.
$1,235.
I'll give you $1,250.
And 5.
I'll give you $1,260.
And 5.
I'll give you $1,300.
You want this, don't you, Mark?
I've got the customer. I know they will buy it off me.
£1,320.
$1,325.
$1,330.
$1,350.
$1,360.
$1,370.
$1,380.
£1,400.
I'm out.
Kath, I think Mark's... No, I think that's fair.
that's a fair offer.
It's fair.
You happy?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much indeed.
Guys,
Thank you, Peter.
thank you also.
Thank you.
Simon, I'm never speaking to you again.
There was really one heck of a tussle going on between the two dealers, and I was pleasantly surprised at the outcome.
Wish I'd gone on a little bit more with this. It's an unusual watch, and, you know, I think there's still a profit left in it. Can we go back and do it again?
I am really, really happy I bought it. Really happy.
All three dealers have spent big today, but there was no stopping Mark. He went on to buy a whopping 14 watches, including a Jaeger alarm watch for £2,000. He also bought jewellery, including gold cufflinks for £1,000 and diamond studs for £1,800.
And I wish I could find a lot more houses like this.
So how much of the dealer's money will Peter and Catherine end up with?
We've probably made about 3,000, 4,000, something like that. A lot
I think
less.
it may be a little higher than that.
The secret dealers have been splashing the cash.
It's been hard work and I'm run ragged personally.
And they're about to walk away with over 50 of Peter and Catherine's most precious possessions.
Yes, we've had a very enjoyable time. I think it went very well.
Mark alone bought 14 of Peter's beloved collection of watches.
I love everything about today. This has my name all over it.
And now they have to pay up, and there should be thousands of pounds of their money on offer.
You have managed to drag from our pockets today £8,157.
Wow!
How does that sound?
Stop. I think there's been a mistake because I've got behind me another £10,000, which means today your grand total is £18,157.
Wow.
That is serious money.
Wow.
Guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Catherine.
you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. I think I need to sit down.
Mark and Simon have already splashed out over £16,000 of their own money today. But now they'll have to outbid Wily Mike in the next home.
You never know where the competition's coming from until it happens, and when it happens, the guns get drawn.
I promise you, Mike Melody's no mug.
But they'll be spoilt for choice here with a collection of antiques built up over 30 years. Some of the wealth of antiques and collectibles which are bound to thrill our dealers are an unusual Clarice Cliff vase, a trio of Edwardian miniatures, and an extremely rare medal awarded to crew members of the ship which went to the aid of the Titanic.
Well, this is a bit Desresi, isn't it?
Very nice.
I feel at home here immediately. The sweeping staircase.
The secret dealers have just 1 hour to find the goodies and name their prices.
Could be in for some trees today, I hope. There's some nice things here.
What a nice, big, light, spacious room.
We've got a bar.
The dealers spread out, and Simon's the first to spy the rare Clarice Cliff vase. Hopefully, it'll be right up his street.
This is a very nice Clarice Cliff fan vase, very collectible, very desirable, and quite valuable. But what I'm looking for on this is to see if there's any restoration on it anywhere, because it just doesn't feel quite right. There's a very, very good restoration here on the base, and it's been restored around here, but I have to say it's been done incredibly well. But it makes a massive difference to what I want to leave on it. I'm going to write down restored.
None of the dealers like the word restoration, but that's the first bid down, and the competition for this unique and expensive collection has started. Mark spied something to his tastes.
A tea set. Let's hope this is silver. Let's turn it over. Yes, and it is. It's a nice silver tea set. Quite a late one. Made in I think it's the 1930s, 1940s. This handle here and this design is predominantly Queen Anne. Okay, so I'll place that under there.
In one of the bedrooms, Mike's drawn to something small and beautiful.
Right, so we've got a miniature on ivory in a bird's eye maple frame. Very nice quality. It really is nice quality. We've got another miniature. What used to happen is, of course, there was no photographs, no cameras. So artists used to come to your house and paint a picture of your husband or your wife, take it away, and they'd hang it and make it in miniature form. And these were popular in the sort of late 18th century, early 19th century. We've got another miniature, which won't be on ivory, but it is signed there. Very nice quality. There we go.
Mark and Simon are in John's private bar, and I'm getting a sinking feeling, lads.
Oh, Mark, you know what this is, don't you? Just read what that says, Simon.
Oh, well, that's the ship that sailed to the rescue of the Titanic.
Correct.
The Carpathia was the
Carpathia.
one that picked up all the survivors when it went down,
Absolutely
isn't it?
spot on. And do you know the nice thing about these, Simon? Okay, these medals were issued in 3 types. They were issued in bronze, silver and gold. The bronze ones were given to the seamen, the silver ones were given to midshipmen, and I think there was only 1 or 2 gold ones given, and that was to the captain, I think, one of the officers. These are very, very rare. These are fabulous medals.
Well, it's actually everything you just said is on the back there, basically.
Right.
So if you'd have waited another minute before you come in, I could have sounded really knowledgeable about this. I could have read it all off the back.
Both bids go down quickly, and this is promising to be a Titanic head-to-head.
I mean, this isn't your normal sort of home you walk into, is it? There's something special going on here.
There are so many quality antiques and collectibles in this vast house. The dealers really have their work cut out. Simon sniffed out the silver snuff box.
So it's a little oval snuff box, and the bright cut engraving is this pattern here, which is actually a family crest. What's very nice about this box, and there's always a sign of quality on silver boxes, is the flush hinge. Now that is perfectly flat, so that's quite a hard thing to make. Robinson London is the maker. What it hasn't got on it is a price, but I'm quite happy to put my price on it.
As the hour ticks by, Mike has found the Clarice Cliff, which Simon's already bid on.
Got this small vase. Absolute classic Clarice Cliff. It's a classic, Odeon cinema, 1930s design. Everybody seems to love it. Whenever I get it, I sell it. What more can I say?
You could say you spotted the restoration, Mike. His bid joins Simon's, but could it be too high with that oversight? Mark's running out of time, but he's found the snuff box.
Made in London, nice gilded interior, made around about 1780, 1790. So I'm going to make an offer for that.
Mark's bid joins Simon's while he's having a little look at the miniatures which Mike took a fancy to.
Now, miniatures are normally hand-painted on ivory. Sometimes they're actually printed on ivory and then hand-tinted afterwards, and it can be a little bit confusing.
There's no confusion in the fact that his bid joins Mike's. And could Mike make it the first hat-trick of the day?
unfaultable. Can't fault it. Can't fault it. It's certainly worth what I'm going to leave.
Yes, that's 3 bids on the snuff box, and Simon's trekking upstairs for the last time.
3-piece silver tea set, so I am going to put a bid on that.
That's the last bid down, and it looks like there's big money at stake.
But there's some heavy money things here, so there could be a bit of competition.
But doing deals here isn't going to be easy.
Are we like thousands of pounds off?
Yeah.
3,500.
No.
What about 4,000?
No. I won't have a problem dealing with them.
The dealers are splashing big cash today, and now they're looking to spend thousands more.
It's going to be a real struggle. We're going to have a work out.
My heart is pumping.
But first, they'll have to get past homeowner John. He's passionate about auctions and been a regular at the UK's finest sale rooms. John's brought along daughter Vicky as a secret weapon.
I brought Vicky along, my daughter, because she's better looking than me, is the bottom line.
Give you my expert opinion on antiques.
And also grab any cash lying
and
around.
And grab anything before it goes.
She's missed 10%, 10% of everything.
No, I'm not.
It looks like the dealers might have their work cut out with these two. So how much are you offering, guys?
That is how much we could be spending with you today.
Thank you. £37,235.
Wow.
It's not bad. Could you add a nought?
Never mind adding a nought. £37,000 is a lot of money in anyone's book. Now comes the hard sell. First, Mike and Simon are going head-to-head for the Clarice Cliff vase.
I'm going to leave a price on it. It's genuine Clarice Cliff.
I've got some really good customers for it, and hopefully I'll be the strongest one on it today.
It's a good example, so I'd hope that that would make good money if they're interested.
But Simon has some bad news for John.
Did you realise the vase was restored, John?
No.
There is a restoration on the bottom of the vase. It's very well done, and it's an old restoration. Probably, I don't know when you bought the vase, but it's been very professionally restored.
Right. Okay. Okay, well, that does affect value.
You didn't restore it, did you?
No.
You want to know what we bid for it, won't you?
Definitely.
Go on, shall I go first?
Oh, go on then.
Well, my bid for your vase is £525.
My bid is £375.
Something tells me that John and Vicky are going to push for more.
I think you need to come up a bit.
Clarice Cliff. Do you know, I hate saying this, but I can't sell restored things, so I'm just going to have to take a back seat.
Okay.
£525.
Don't think that's enough. Really don't. That's
I'll be quite honest with you. If that was perfect, I'd give you £850 for it. £600. You've got to bear in mind the restoration, though, John, because it does make a huge difference.
I understand that. I still think it's worth a little bit more than that, though.
I'd like to buy it for £6 because I think there's probably about 50 quid left in it.
What about 625?
625.
£610.
620?
615, shake my hand. And thank you very much indeed.
You.
Thank you, Vicky.
You took it away from me. I wanted that.
I'll sell it to you later.
Oh, OK, cool. That was one of my favourite things, but I don't mind, as long as you're happy.
I've got a customer in mind for it. I'm very pleased to own it. Thank you very much, John.
There's another head-to-head. Teeing off this time, it's Simon and Mark.
If it can be bought for its bullion value, I'll buy it. If not, not for me.
If I'm lucky enough to buy, will be melted down. Actually, it won't be melted down. It'll be recycled. What can you tell us about this?
I think it's in the Art Deco style. I bought that from a dealer many years ago.
It's interesting you should say it's Art Deco style, because in fact it's Queen Anne style, which is much earlier. But there are similarities, and it's that sort of old maxim, isn't it? That
yeah, the
been done once before, you know. So all comes round again, doesn't it, Mark?
That's very much so.
Should we see where the money is, Mark?
Yeah, I think it's a good time to do that. So my bid for your 3-piece silver tea set is £515.
Okay.
Right, well, I'm a little bit behind Mark. Mine is £478.
Right.
Both bids are strong, but can our cool barterers John and Vicky push them higher?
I think you guys are still a little bit away.
Well, where were you, Mark?
£515.
Well, I'll show you how close it is. I'll go to 520, but it's really, the margins are tiny.
£525.
Can you go a bit more, guys? Is that the best you can do?
Simon, it's your bid.
£530.
£530 is the best you can do.
£535.
Do you want to go a little bit more than that?
Honestly, John, there's just nothing left in it. That five is probably the borderline £5 difference between selling it for what you paid for it, to be perfectly frank. I'm going to roll myself out, Mark. It's down to you, and I think your bid's £535.
Yeah, £535. So John and Vicky, £535 on the table for the three-piece silver tea set. Have you got a deal?
I would if you'd just come up a little bit more.
You met your match today, Mark.
Oh, I just cannot. 540 quid, and I tell you. Oh, you wanted that fiver, didn't you?
I did.
You sure, John?
It makes a big difference.
Vicky, are you happy with that?
Well, if he's happy, I'm happy.
So £540 for the tea set?
If you're happy, Dad.
Happy with
Are
that.
you sure?
Go on, then.
Yeah, we got a deal. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I only thought it was worth 150.
It was all the money. I mean, he wanted every penny for it and a bit more. And he still squeezed me for another fiver on it.
There's very, very little profit left in it for Mark, so I think he's going to have to wait for the silver price to go up.
Definitely a no sale, John? Yeah. I've tried my hardest, I'm very sorry.
It's a good offer.
No amount of cash was persuading John to part with many of his silver goods.
Would you take 300 for it?
No.
He said no to Mike for this stunning snuff box.
I felt the money for that they were offering was far too low.
Mark bid £1,700 for 3 silver bullion bars, but was also turned down.
He's very emotive over certain things, and he just doesn't want to sell them. But I can't blame him for it, I really can't.
While Mike bid almost £9,000 for 2 Louis Wain paintings, but John couldn't bear to part with them.
Sentiment does play a part, and it's only when you're faced with it that you realise.
With this kind of money not twisting John's arm, will he be persuaded to part with the miniatures which both Simon and Mike have bid on?
I'm quite happy if I could buy those. I'd like to take them home.
There's a certain amount of history to them, but we'll see what they offer.
Miniatures, you know and I know, are sort of Georgian little paintings of people, aren't they? Yeah? 2 are signed as well, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I like them. Simon?
I quite like them. I don't think they're Georgian. I think the most interesting one, anyway, is the one in the gilt metal frame.
Yes.
Which I think is probably the oldest one there.
Go on,
I'll tell you
Simon.
what I think. £130.
Oh, well, that's a bit disappointing.
Well, there's my price. £625.
Well, those bids are miles apart, and Mike's is almost double the top independent valuation. But will it be enough for John?
Do you want to go any more than that?
No, that's the price I valued them at.
OK. Do you want to offer more than that?
6 1/4 is top dough, but I'm happy with it.
All right, yeah, I'll accept that.
Thank you very much. Well done. Thank you, my dear. Hey?
I think that's a good deal for me, and he must know what he's doing, so, I think it's a fair deal for him as well.
Yeah, I thought that was a good deal.
Mike's no mug, and he's got customers for everything, but I hope he's got a really good customer for them.
I'm very happy, and Simon, the expert on miniatures, told me they might not be Georgian. They're Georgian.
And Mike also bought a tin plate wind-up toy for £155.
I think I'll take your offer.
Oh, I tell you what, you're not a bad judge. Thank you very much. I don't think I've ever sold one yet. But...
And for £240, more Clarice Cliff is going home with Simon in the shape of this pansy vase. And gold lover Mark got his hands on 2 sovereigns, paying the princely sum of £2,300.
Get your bidding, Penny.
The battle royale of the day has to be between Mark and Simon, and John for the rare Carpathian medal.
It's just a really emotive medal, and I would love to own it.
Mark will know what that's worth to the penny, and I bet there's some competition.
It's got the most fantastic history, as I'm sure you're well aware. It was the first boat that arrived at the scene of the Titanic and took the survivors on board.
Molly Brown, who was the first-class passenger, got the passengers first and second class together, formed a committee and paid for those medals to be produced. So it's really a one-off.
Shall we see where the money is with this one? I think it comes down to money. My bid is £1,725.
My bid for the bronze medal is £2,500. I've got a funny feeling, and my stomach that you've given a lot more for this, because if you've bought it about 4 or 5 years ago.
No, more recently than
more
that.
recently than that.
Yeah.
When it was quite popular as well, wasn't it?
Do you want to have a look at the
I will do,
independent,
yeah.
John, and see what they say?
Both dealers are way off, but will any amount of cash persuade John to hand over this treasure?
Well, the independent valuation is considerably different to you guys.
It's up to you, Simon. Do you want to...
What have you bid, Mark?
Well, I've bid 2,500.
So if I said 2.6, I don't think it's going to make the slightest bit of difference.
No.
How about 2.7?
No, guys, sorry.
Well, maybe you might be able to go, but we still might be able to tempt you.
2,750.
No, sorry.
£2,800.
No, guys, I think you're a long way off.
Are we like thousands of pounds off?
Yeah.
Well, there's no point in me bidding another couple of £100 because...
Well, I'll tell you what,
it's going to make any difference.
I'm going to make you one offer. And I understand that you have a real emotional attachment to this medal, but as much as I love it, I have to try and earn a profit. And I will give you £3,500 for the medal.
Well, it's a fair offer, but I still think, you know, if you doubled it, 7,000, I'd be interested.
No. So you mean you're 3,500? You're not interested?
No.
What about 4,000?
No.
You wouldn't take £4,000 for it?
No.
4,000, no deal. John and Vicky.
Sorry, no.
Can't you help me here? No.
I'd try, but it's difficult.
You're on a sinking
It's difficult.
ship.
You are.
Give me your hand. Sorry, I couldn't have a deal.
Sorry.
No, thank you.
So John turns down a good bid for the medal, and it seems sentiment means more to him than cash with this valuable item.
I think that was a good offer, but below its real value.
I bid £4,000. That is going in with top money, and he still wouldn't sell it to me.
I've got a feeling John paid a bit more than Mark offered for it.
It doesn't always go the dealer's way, no matter how much they put on the table. But John and Vicky should still be pocketing several £1,000s of the dealer's money.
It's 5,560. Excuse me, Vic.
Oh, thanks. Is that my share?
That's very nice. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Lovely.
there we go.
Very nice.
It's been a tough battle for the dealers today, but they still ended up spending over £23,000.
Took it away from me. I wanted that.
I'll sell it to you later.
Oh, OK, cool.
Simon coughed up £615 for the Clarice vase, even though it was restored.
There's no way it's worth that money.
But he still knew what he was doing, selling it for £800 to a regular client who collects Clarice Cliff.
Love a bit of Clarice.
Well, there's my price.
Simon thought Mike bid way too much for the 3 miniatures.
I couldn't get a profit at that price, but good luck, Mike.
So far, Mike sold one for £300, and if the other two go for the same, he's sure to make a profit.
Oh, I paid too much.
Tim found a buyer who paid £400 for the silver menu holders.
I understood them more than I did the pocket watches, so I thought it's a safe bet.
Oh, thank you.
Mark spent over £14,000 buying watches, but so far he's already sold the Hunter, the Moon Phase and the Jaeger alarm watch for £5,530, giving himself a healthy profit.
I wish I could find a lot more houses like this.